My name is Katie. It's my first video. I am currently in my car, so sorry I don't get a lot of alone time. I live in a student apartment, but I'm starting a little podcast, video diary, whatever, about being in a relationship with someone who is currently transitioning. So when I first found out my partner wanted to transition, I went looking for resources, and I mean, I've been on lots of different sites like Tumblr, whatever, where I found lots of articles about transitioning and the politics of it, and that's all been well and good, but actually being the person who needs to be emotionally supportive for my partner at this time, I went looking for resources for that, or at least community groups or something where we can have these discussions. And I've seen a few not very active discussion groups, whatever, where people are basically lamenting about their current situation, and I didn't see any real positive outcomes or solutions to what was going on with them. So I wanted to make this as a means for people in my situation to come together, have conversation. Not to say that I am the end-all be-all, because I'm definitely not. I've read lots of articles about, the politics of it all, but this is, this whole thing of my partner transitioning is very, very new. So for my partner's safety, I'm going to keep his name out of this. But I will talk a lot about our personal lives, things that we face, and stuff like that. So here goes my first little attempt at this. So my partner and I have been together for 4 years, well, 3.5, prior to him letting me know that he wanted to transition. Well, during the time of him wanting to transition, we had lots of problems communicating, feelings, and we'd been in a relationship a long time. It was longer than either of us had ever been in a relationship, and we are both, my partner is 26 and I'm 24, so we're pretty young. We'd just gotten out of college, we graduated at the same time, both looking for jobs. We had moved into our first place together, had a lot of stress on us, plus my partner is telling me he wants to transition. So he is not the best with his feelings and saying what he feels, and I am a person that's quick to anger when I don't know how my partner feels, because I want to please them, and if I don't know how to do that, or if he's just getting frustrated all the time, there's really no way for me to do that. So we broke up for a nice little 6-month stint, and both went and did our own little stupid shit. And but now we are coming back together, and I want to be able to be the person that he needs right now. And so we're not technically in a relationship, even though we do all these relationship-y things, but I want him to be able to feel free to grow into who he is. And now that all sounds complicated, because I really don't want him to go have other sexual partners or anything like that, but I want him to be able to freely feel out his emotions and all that type of stuff without the confines and the label of a relationship. So let him do that. But we are currently looking for a house together, so and I'm gonna get a spare room. We live in a studio now, and it was very awful through our breakup or whatever. So we need more space, we've decided. And while we'd probably like to share a room, the option of having a room to move into, whether if we need to just be roommates at a point in time, would be great. But yeah, so I would advise anyone who is watching this, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you're going through currently, that would be great. If you could post that in the comments, or if you want to post that anonymously, my email is kjohnson89@outlook.com. You can send those anonymous questions, concerns, whatever to me, and I would like to make a discussion in my next video. That would be great. Or I can just talk about my own personal things that I'm going through and how I'm dealing with those. So hit me up, and I will see you guys next week. Nice to meet you all. Tuning out. Bye.